on the eve of the longest day in the year, one approaches the summer solstice. In parallel, therefore, with the winter one, captured in antiquity and still functioning when the sun comes out at least, at New Grange, which gets its name from the fact that it was a grange for the monastery of Mellifont in the Middle Ages. But it has, of course, a prehistoric origin some 500 years earlier than the pyramids. And so it would seem to Knowth, it would seem that this one actually is Knowth and not New Grange, because New Grange is that way. They're close to each other. But Knowth, it seems, was capturing the equinox. Therefore, it would be for now. There is also Knowth, and that seems to correspond also to points of the sun with regard to the solstice. They're all linked. Experts say that this must be at least 3,200 years before Christ in its origin. We're here on ancient land. The sun still comes up and still goes down, but because of things happening over the centuries, the effect has been lost here, but not at New Grange itself. But the passageways are still there. It does help us to reflect on the fragility of humankind. It is very weak before the forces of nature and of time. A speck of dust, it would seem, in the cosmos. And yet, once ignited, the soul will never cease to be. For it is an angelic spark, ignited by the Blessed Trinity, and destined for life in the same. With Christian grace, we can hope to get there, if we correspond. Years ago, in student days, looking at old tombs, I was aware of this and talking to another student, and thoughts about eternity were in the air, hovering over these tombs. They've had their time. This is ours. 'Twas but a day, another, only one, that made their last today a yesterday, that would hang in the air while this same sun returned and went its way. For on each silent stone there is a cry that few e'en pause to heed. There is an hour engraved on every grave, wherein a sigh let out, a living's breath to aeons down. And could we lift the lid of this long home, would we detect a ticking twixt its walls, as 'twere of one great pendulum, with some eternal tapping, that with each tick calls for air, for air. Is it for air, for air, for ne'er? for now. For thee, is it for now?